Okay, hi everybody. So today is Wednesday the 12th. Alright, so we're still going to work with vertex form today, but we're going to take a break from graphing. Don't get too excited. And we're now going to write equations in vertex form. So for example 1, it says write the equation of a quadratic given the vertex. Right, so think to yourself that's h and k through a point. So a point is xy. And let's review. What does vertex form look like? Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So I'm literally going to plug 2 and negative 3 into the form. So x minus 2 squared minus 3. Right, so again, that's my h, that's my k. Now, I think we can all agree in order to finish this, we need to find a. Okay? So your job is, in order to have an equation in vertex form, you need the a, the h, and the k. And they usually will give you the vertex, but we just need to find the a. So I want you to think about what could we do to solve for a. So the only way to get a alone is if we know what x and y are. And look, they give us a random point on this quadratic. So I have an x as a 6 and y is 9. So I'm going to plug those in. 9 is y, a, x is 6. Okay, so again, what did I just do? I plugged 6 in for x, 9 in for y. Now I'm going to solve for a. Why don't we write down some steps? So plug in h, k, as well as x and y. And now we're going to solve for a. Now, when you solve for a, please make sure you're following your order of operations. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Notice I'm going to write the 16 in front of a, right? We don't really usually say a times 16. I'm going to add 3. Divide by 16. So if a is 12 over 16, let's reduce that. What do we get? 3. 3/4. Okay, so what's our equation? So y equals 3/4, parentheses x minus 2 squared minus 3. Okay, so step 3, write equation with a and our vertex. Sorry. All right, let's try another example. And feel free to watch this as many times as you need to. All right, so this one I'm giving you a graph. And they're also asking us to write the equation in vertex form. So we already know what our vertex is. Let's figure that out. 1, 2, 3, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 4, negative 8. So x plus 4 minus 8. Right, so this is h. That's k. H is negative 4, minus and negative becomes a plus, and k is negative 8. Now, in order to solve for a, remember we need a point. Well, let's find a perfect point on this quadratic. And they gave us the 0, so why not use one of those? You can use negative 2, 0, or negative 6, 0. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use the smaller number. I mean, technically this is smaller, but you understand, 2 is smaller. So 0 is y, negative 2 is x, and now I'm going to use order of operations. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 squared is 4. I'm going to throw the 4 in front of the a, right, because it doesn't make sense to say a times 4. You're just going to get confused. So always put the coefficient first. I'm going to move the 8 over, divide by 4, a equals 2. So what's my final equation? Y equals 2 times x plus 4 squared minus 8. feel free to watch this again. Glue this in and work on your classwork. Please go back to Canvas to look at the agenda. You will get scored on what you get accomplished in this shortened period. But since this video is only five and a half minutes, I do expect some work to get done. This is not homework because it's a Wellness Wednesday. And please make sure you understand what's happening the last 2 days, because who knows, maybe you'll have a do now tomorrow that will count. Okay, be good, please.